Rahman Rahim. What's popping, guys? Welcome to ZeerTalks and welcome to the match preview for our final game, most likely, of the Club World Cup. If we are not careful, Al Hilal with Pachuca. We play Pachuca in our final group stage game, maybe our final game of the competition if we're not careful, because we're only on 2 points. And the other two, Salzburg and Real Madrid, are on 4. So yeah, it is what it is, man. But guys, you already know what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment your way. Go check ZeerTalk socials, and inshallah, bi'idhnillah al-azim, you guys are well and satisfied wherever you may be. Guys, I'll be real. I was not happy with our performance against Salzburg, drawing 0-0. I mean, we had to rely on Bruno saves. We had to rely on Timbuktu and Ruben Neves' last-inch tackles when they were going through 1v1. We even relied on a Koulibaly clearance of the line, which I didn't mention. Credit to him. I forgot about that. I just feel like we need to add more creativity into the starting 11. I feel like Inzaghi needs to understand that. Like, it's all good trying to work for the ball and all this stuff, but like we need creativity, man. Like, Savic should be creative enough. Neves by the way, also Ruben Neves needs to be more creative from his position. I didn't call that out enough. Yeah, he won the ball, but if I'm being real, he also has to be more creative from his position, which he can be. Like, Cancelo needs to do better on the ball. Malcolm needs to do better on the ball. Which, by the way, he was linked out to El Qadsi after Club World Cup. Now it looks like, he's going to stay because he's getting a better deal. I mean, if he wants to go, let him go. You know what I mean? Like I get he's been doing good when he was in the 10. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just, bro, with Inzaghi, I'm pretty sure he'll figure out something without him. It's not like we won't figure out anything. But hey, if he stays and does a job, happy days. You know what I mean? It just is what it is, bro. It's not like Leroy Sané at Bayern, in which I can never stand him. Now with Malcolm, it's not like that for me. So yeah, listen. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. So موافق الزبدة موافق. But anyway, I just feel like we need to be creative, and I feel like we need to score. I feel like Inzaghi needs to stop playing Nasser al-Dosari. I know people are happy with him playing because he's doing his job, which is winning the ball and doing the simple stuff. But in our midfield, we need more than that. Like, I was having this argument with Stop Making Sense, as which, big up to him, big up to him. Like, I was having this argument with him. Like, I genuinely think, and I'm going to show you guys the lineup, I genuinely think we're better off playing with Mus'ab and Joel. Because I feel like when you play him instead of Nasser al-Dosari, the guy will still track back and all that stuff. But you also get creativity. We need creativity in this midfield. Like, Savic is creative, but remember, Savic is also an engine in the midfield. The guy is going all over the pitch. The guy is free roaming, all this stuff. You can't expect only him to do something going forward. You know, like, he's helping. He's supposed to help Neves defensively, but he's also supposed to, do his thing going forward because of what his attributes that he has in all these areas. Like, then you have Nasser al-Dosari. Okay, he'll win the ball. Maybe he'll run a little bit with it, but what he'll do, he'll shoot it for a miss, or he'll lose the ball ala طول, and then we go into a transition, or they'll go into a transition, and they'll go to get a chance, and they'll not, they'll either score or we'll somehow save ourselves, whether it's Bono, Timbuktu, Koulibaly. Help, you know what I mean? Like, do I want to rely on this? No, I don't want to rely on this against Pachuca, I'll be honest. And Pachuca, like, when they played against Real Madrid, I did the watch along. They could have hurt Real Madrid, by the way. If it wasn't for Jude Bellingham scoring that goal, which opened floodgates, who knows what they could have done to Real Madrid. If Rondon was more clinical, who knows what would have happened. Like, technically, the situation we are in the table, I have to admit, Real Madrid winning that game low-key helped us when we drew. Like, even though they played before us, but You get what I mean? Realistically, then we should have known that we should have beaten them. Salzburg. We should have beaten Salzburg. Anyway, now moving to the Pachuca game, we need to be creative against low, because I don't know if they're going to play low blocks. I don't know if their defense is better than Salzburg the way they played. I don't know, but we need to be more proactive in our game. We need to be show more urgency in our game in terms of being creative against low blocks. And I just feel like when we do get the chance, we need to finish them. سالم الدوسري، انت واحد من الشخص اللي مسؤولين يعني للفرصات اللي دائما تضيع. مو بس انت، ماركوس ليوناردو as well. You're also to be questioned for the chances that you miss as well. But guess what? We don't have Mitrovic because he's not available again. I don't know if he will be available for round 16, but as of right now, he's not available. What can we do? So he has to play. So all I can ask for is have your finishing boots on the day. Salim is doing a good job when it comes to like chance creation, isn't it? But his finishing is poor. Poor. Like he needs to work on his finishing. I'll be real. Like this is not good enough. Not and Leonardo as well. Same thing. Malcolm, same thing. Well, Malcolm also he needs to stop doing this thing where he'll drop a little bit back and no, bro, be more direct. Be more direct. My God, man. Seriously. Like, there's only so much like defending I can do. Like against Al Hilal, great performance. Not against Al Hilal, fun. Real Madrid, when we play Al Hilal, when they played Real Madrid, great performance. Great. I was happy we drew because we played Real Madrid. We got the result against them. Mumtaz. You're playing against Salzburg, you couldn't get the result. معليش مو معقولة. You play against Pachuca and you don't get the result and we get knocked out. Again, مو معقولة. We have to start questioning everything. Now I know that we were linked with Theo Hernandez and we're about to get him over the line. ها بعد ايش حبيبي بعد ايش. There's the reason why I didn't do a stream on it yet. Because I'm sick and tired of these rejections. خلاص. We're trying our level hardest على فاضي. You know what I mean? But we're gonna get him fine. So that looks like Lodi. He's not gonna have his place in the left back or left wing back area for much longer, depending on what Inzaghi does. You know what I mean? So then what? You know what I mean? So then what? Like, is he gonna play Metabil Harbi? He's gonna play Lodi. He's probably gonna play Lodi, and I think he should play Lodi. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, it's just I don't know. Like Al Hilal have a lot of thinking to do if we get eliminated. I'll be honest, because this is not a good look. You lose to, you draw to Real Madrid, good performance, and then you draw to Salzburg, not good enough. And then what happens if we don't get a result against Pachuca? We need to win. That's the point. لازم نفوز. ما المفروض ما نهزم، ما نتعادل، نفوز. Huh? That's what we should be doing. With all the money spent, with all the players we have, realistically compared to the other two teams, we realistically should be doing a better job against these Pachucas and these Salzburg than against the Real Madrids. Let's be honest. We're supposed to perform against these guys more so than against Real Madrid. Not against Real Madrid وبعدين نطيح ضد الفريق زي النادي زي الباتشوكا والسالزبورغ. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? Anyway, let me get straight into the lineups. Ugh, I had to call this out because it's really jarring what I saw against Salzburg, man. Now he'll play 4-3-3 again, which I don't mind. I see what he tries to do with the 4-3-3. He likes to attack with that, and then when it gets to a defensive phase, not obviously when he plays this for, but like there's gonna be a phase in the game. He'll make substitution. He'll remove maybe one guy and he'll bring on maybe another defender, and he makes it a back five. Which I see it, I hear it. But even then, man, like for the start, we'll go with this because we do need to score. Okay, we need to score. And then after we score, try to get another one. If by the time comes, we have to defend. Bono in goal. Obviously, Cancelo, Lodi fullbacks. I already said Lodi, may as well play him. I mean, we're gonna get Theo Hernandez most likely now, but like until he's here, play him. Maybe it will actually push Lodi to perform out of his skin. I don't know. Timbukti, apparently he's being linked to a La Liga club. I think he will. I don't know if he'll stay or if he will leave. inshallah he stays. But anyway, he's definitely gonna start. The more he starts, the more he'll want to stay. Koulibaly, نفس الشيء, he's gonna start. You know what I mean? I just hope that they are on it tomorrow, or not tomorrow, tonight, because I am recording very late. I'm recording as of right now, 4:40 p.m. Uh, and then Ruben Neves in the midfield. I need him to be all over the place still, but because of it, I need Mus'ab al-Jawair to play, man. I need him to start. I need him to start. Nasser Dosri isn't going to cut it for me, man. There's a lot of things that he needs to prove to me to play in that midfield, man. Because creatively, I don't see it. But I see why he plays him, because of the defensive efforts that he puts in. But still, man. Malcolm and Salem. And then on the flanks, they need to be on it, man. They need to be direct and clinical. Same with this guy, direct and clinical. Bro, these three are going to be the guys that's going to be. I'll tell you right now, these three, I won't lie, they're the ones that have to step up more than anybody in this team, because majority of the players have actually stepped. Even though I've been calling on Nasser Dose, but realistically, like, he's not finishing. He is not finishing. Like, شهادة يا أخي. You know what I mean? So yeah. Now, what do I predict? You know what? I can see this being a stinky 1-0 victory, you know. I'll be after what I saw, I could see this be a stinky 1-0. It will go through probably, because I think Real Madrid and what's the name? Pachuca? Not Pachuca. Salzburg. I think that game will end in one of Real Madrid beating Salzburg somehow, some way. Like, also a sticky win. But because Salzburg will defend for their lives, but my God, bro. 1-0. This is gonna be one of them Inzaghi performances, man. You know, which we score a goal, then we struggle to score, then we sit deep, and then we hold on, and we go through somehow, some way, and Salzburg, ma salama. But I wouldn't be shocked if we drew. I wouldn't be shocked if we even lost, because what I saw there, if it wasn't for Bono, Allah yatil afia, if it wasn't for Timbuktu, wasn't for Neves, wasn't for Koulibaly, bro, we could have lost out based on the chances that we couldn't create and not finish neither. I mean, whenever we did create anything. So yeah, I'll say 1-0, but let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below, and I will end it here. You guys know what to do. Subscribe, press alarm bells for future content notifications, like, comment your way. Go check ZeerTalks socials, and inshallah you're well wherever you may be. يا زعيم المفروض تكونوا زعيم. وريني انكم زعيم. هاي اللاعبين والمدربين وروني في الملعب اليوم انكم زعيم. يلا. Anyway, guys, take care. See you later.